My name is Radio and I live in Spain, and for doing this assignment I used an old Tascam US-122 device with MIDI and audio connectors and a phantom power much needed to use the microphone, a Samsung CO1 in an old desktop PC with Windows Vista 32 bits. Audacity was the software used for recording mono without effects, then poorly modified to stereo in Cakewalk Music Creator, not the touch version. Okay, so we open an already created project to see some automation capabilities the software has. Just to tell you that finding it out was really difficult as Cakewalk does not provide a proper manual. So there are many things you can automate in Music Creator 6 Plane. If you insert a soft synth in a track and this synth allows automation, like in this one for example, then you can use automation. They sound obvious, but you can do it as you can see it in the buttons. Now with the track view in any track you should see the name of the instrument and behind it something that says clip. Click once on the small triangle and you see two types of automation. The proper automation that lets you automate the mute, the volume, the panorama, the equalization, and in this case, as we have used a Cakewalk synth, we have all the parameters that the instrument allows us to change. So here you can automate pan synth master, the synth volume master, and several knob feathers and buttons. On the other way, you can also automate velocity, which can be really useful when, for example, you want to apply a particular effect only and always in a particular time of the chorus, the verse, or whatever. It's important that you remember to push the automation R button. That is pushed and in write mode on by default, so the automation system can write the different events to play back what was written. Push the W button that shows in red when it is activated. Here I'll automate some levels so you can see practically how to do it. Example of a volume automation. Now go to percussion track, clips, volume, then double click to insert notes for customizing the volume as you please. In the next track up, I'll change the gain level. As you see, the gain line is inserted in all the pieces of sounds I have in this track at the same time. I will pull them all up, but you can change each line as you please with the mouse. You can also do this in a cooler way with the draw tool, but I still need to figure it out how to do it without a manual. In Music Creator 6 it doesn't look that automating works with all parameters of the program, and of course in a soft synth you cannot change the instrument, the MIDI bank, and possibly something else more. But it's good to know that I have it, as before this lesson I didn't ever notice that automation did ever existed. Eventually I saw that there is a remote control option in the pop-up menu when you right click and control the console or track views. That would be good to explore if I ever have an external controller to see its capabilities. Another level of automation in Music Creator 6 is to use screen sets, a sort of photographic memory that records everything. You can have up to 10 active ones in a project and you can access them anytime. You can even create your own layouts to work in your different projects as for lip jobs, recording, mixing, etc., without manually opening or closing windows or views. And that's all. I hope you like this assignment and it's beneficial to someone else, as there's not many information on Roland's Cakewalk Music Creator 6, a cheap software with many pro hidden capabilities.